So we're going to talk about it. I saw this earlier today with KRS-One, and I figured, yo, I wonder how people feel about this, because everybody speaks about the condition and where hip-hop, what they want to call hip-hop. I don't call it hip-hop. I call it rap music. It's not hip-hop music, but KRS-One drops a little bit about why it is the way it is today. So, we're going to speak on it.
Death, murder, that's what they pushing on our people.
Disrespect.
So now when somebody like me stand up and say, yo, you pushing death on the people, they say, man, get him out of here quick. Shut him down. Don't give him a voice. Don't give him a mic. So I come to the hood and I say, yo, they're killing our people.
Basically.
Let's talk amongst us. I don't need no radio station to tell me how to talk to my people.
That right there is hip-hop itself, man. We ain't never needed a radio station. Corporate America needs a radio station. Generates wealth.
But that's the answer to your question. Why are there not more of these? Because, and by the way, we do them all the time. Shout out to Matt. I can't even go. In 2009, we did another one with Neo and, oh man, a whole bunch of artists.
I think you're talking about the self-destruction projects.
And Nelly and Talib, and everybody got on it. But again, took it to the radio. We don't want to play that message. Why you don't want to play that message? It's not the demographic. What's the demographic? We want to see bitches and hoes. That's what we want to talk. Pimps and gangsters. We want that gun and the drugs. This is what corporate America is pushing on our people. Turn the radio on. It's criminal. It's criminal. Police department should go and arrest the president of GCI. They should arrest these people. It's criminal what they're actually doing. And I'm not talking just for myself. Like, oh, you don't play my music, so I'm mad. Nah, don't worry about that. I'm talking about right from now, let's just turn the radio on. And it's programmed. So what are you programming us for? And that's what they call it, programming. Teach. What you programming us?
See, that's something I always say, man. This is a psychological barrier we have right now. They don't have to do a lot of physical things to us because our mentals are fucked up. You know, I tell people all the time, man, 100% of black culture comes from pain and trauma. Everything from the foods to the music. You can't have, I mean, how else can it turn out but what it is now? Look at the history. What can turn out positive from our history?
What us for? More death, more murder, more jail time? This is what. So if we're gonna stand here and allow these broadcasters to pump this nonsense into our children's head, now you got the issues every hood got. Every hood, and look at it too. You know, we want to criticize the police. Everybody want to point fingers at the cops. And look at me. I got the #1 record out. Oh, don't even start. Don't start it. Okay? But guess what? When you drive down the street, and I looked at this the other day, just in traffic laws. Just traffic. We're not talking about crime in the street. Just the traffic. The speed limit says 65. We doing 80. We doing 80 in a 65. Now, imagine if we just followed the law. Because this is how 60 civil rights did it. This is how they won. Martin Luther King was arrested 17 times. You talk about criminal-minded. Dr. King, the Prince of Peace, was arrested 17 times.
Wow.
One of the times he got arrested was because he was driving in a 40 mile an hour. He did 42 miles. They pulled him over. Took him down to jail for 42 miles in a 40. We running 15 and 20 miles over the speed limit. No blinker when we changing lanes. Cutting each other off. Road rage. This and now the police got to respond. And look at the word. Respond. Why they got to should any law enforcement have to respond to us? Why we can't be civil amongst ourselves? Why?
Now this right here, this is when you're looking at yourself. Now I'm never gonna say that we ain't out here doing some fucked up shit, cause we are. And you can't get mad when that fucked up shit put you in predicaments where shit is fucked up. You know what I mean? So yeah, I feel him on that, man. We gotta check ourselves too, yo. Can't be out here doing all the crazy shit we doing and think ain't no repercussions with it. We gotta check ourselves, man. We keep ourselves in the bondage that we're in. But the difference in me, I know what bondage, who put us in the bondage that we're going crazy in. It's the mind state of black people today. You know what I'm saying? They still reacting to being in bondage. Everybody is saying, yo, man, y'all can do whatever y'all want, this, that, and the third. But history has put black people in such a circle that they're remaining in that circle. Oh, it's like the story when you got the two insects in the jar, the lid, and taking the lid off. That shit is real right now. Nobody's trying to jump up to get out there because the last person that did the biggest jump to get us up out of there, they shot him in the fucking head. That's why people ain't jumping above the damn jar no more. Shit crazy. Come on, KRS-One.
Why we can't think of ourselves as citizens and follow the ordinances we set for ourselves, because that's another thing too. These laws are foreign. So is anybody sitting down with the community and saying, how fast do you want the traffic to go? Because when you go in other communities, speed limit 70, 75. You go out to the west, it's 80 miles an hour. Now in the black community, we doing 55 on a 4-lane highway? No, that's oppression. So it's coming from both sides. But what community leader steps up and says, yo, if you change the traffic lights, you might be able to change the mentality of the people in the neighborhood. Why we gotta wait at the light 2-3 minutes out your life? They're purposely slowing us down for no reason other than oppression. This causes violence.
I get the correlation there.
Causes aggression.
I don't know if I agree with all of it.
So, you got me going to somewhere else, but we come back to this. This is why we don't have more of these, because there's too much opposition against it. And when we put these messages out, only those with the mind to see it take it. And they rise. They rise.
Yeah, man. We gotta check ourselves, man. But don't forget, yo. Don't ever forget. As long as we, celebrating shit like July 4th and Valentine's Day, all this shit that was in the past, we can't forget our past either. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta check ourselves, man. We gotta do better. You know what I mean? And that's all I'm here is to talk about it. Leave the comments down at the bottom, man. And this is the new channel. It's called Let's Talk About It. That's what we go do. I'm gonna react to reactions and stuff like that, man, because I ain't got shit to do. No, I'm just playing. But because I'll be having a lot of thoughts, man, and I'm just gonna express them, and maybe people will listen to them. I don't know. Maybe to start a conversation. We'll see. But all right, let's talk about it. Wake up.